Demand still outpacing supply in spite of 7% interest rates. Find out what that means for pricing in our June 2023 Central Ohio Market Update. New listings were down again in May, this time almost 17%. What does that mean? There were 700 fewer homes put on the market in the month of May this year compared to May of 2022. And to make matters a little bit more dire, that brings the number to 3,500 homes that were not listed so far this year compared to the same time period last year. That, along with interest rates at 6.95% on average, which is about 1% higher than the same time last year, has definitely made for an interesting market so far this year. Many of us expected these higher interest rates to really tamp down buyer demand, and actually it has to some degree. However, that's been really offset by the fewer number of new listings on the market. So the supply and demand imbalance, meaning that we have more buyers out there than we have listings available, has kept listings from sitting on the market very long at all. In fact, many price ranges, or most price ranges, are still seeing some multiple offer situations, as well as we're seeing very low days on market compared to the historical average. So that leads into pricing. I promised to tell you guys what was happening with pricing and how those interest rates and lack of new listings were impacting pricing. So far year to date, we're seeing prices up about 3% year over year due to this supply and demand imbalance, meaning there are just simply more buyers out there than there are listings on the market. Now, we are seeing the builders start to gain some confidence and put some more inventory into the market, but it still has yet to meet the level that has helped to calm down this supply and demand imbalance, especially when you talk about price ranges kind of below that 500,000 or 600,000 range. Most builders are starting their pricing somewhere in that range, which is just crazy. So again, we expect to see prices continue to rise on a year-over-year basis, especially since the second half of last year, with the lower demand caused by the real big spike in interest rates. We saw prices decline a little bit on a month-over-month basis. So far this year, we haven't seen that at all. We've actually continued to see it climb. So we'll see what that looks like as we move into the summer and fall markets. Now, here is the craziest stat that I have for you. I was doing some research on what the market looked like now compared to 5 years ago. And did you know that last month in May of 2023, we saw an average sales price in Central Ohio of $364,000. Can you guess what the average sales price was in May of 2018, which was 5 years ago? I'll give you a second to think about it. If you guessed $236,000, then you're a lucky winner. That was 54% increase in average sales price over the last 5 years in Central Ohio. If we see anything close to the demand that the experts are talking about with Intel, and also where a lot of those people are moving from, I would anticipate to see a trend, maybe not that big, but something in the ballpark to continue here in Central Ohio unless we really start building more housing units. Thank you so much for jumping on to the June 2023 market update for Central Ohio. And if you have questions about real estate, whether it's building, investing, buying, or selling real estate here in Central Ohio, please reach out to us. We'd love to have a conversation and help in any way we can. Have an awesome day.